My name is Fumi Adewale. I'm a storyteller and also a lecturer in the dance department. I started developing storytelling skills from working in what is called African dance drama companies. So there's these dance drama companies where there might be they usually tell stories using traditional African dances. One feature of traditional African dances is that there's drumming and other instruments. There might be gongs, there might be rattles and shakers, but it's usually live music. So it used to be traditional dances, and the stories used to be a lot about folktales, animals that talk, and things like that. As a storyteller, it was a bit of a challenge. You always want to develop your craft, and I thought the next step for me was to do a full show. Usually I do performances of 10 minutes long and maybe 20 minutes long, but to do a whole hour was a big challenge. So as a storyteller, one of the goals was the challenge of, can I hold an audience captive for an hour? I still consider myself to be a student of storytelling. I've just taken 3 books out of the library to read more. I would say it took me about 3 years before I started being confident to start making up my own stories and finding my own style. Well, the show coming up is called In a Village Near a Forest. It's about a city woman who wants to be a storyteller. So she comes to tell the audience some stories, and she knows that they sort of doubt that she's a storyteller because she's wearing high heels and the wrong dress and things like that. And she doesn't look like an authentic storyteller. But then she really goes into telling them stories, and she chooses stories that are all about villages near forests. Forests are places of mystery. And in the olden times, people go into forests and come back with information that's important, like they'll go in there and find herbs which can heal illnesses. Forest is a place where we go and get knowledge. And that's what we say in our folk tales, but psychologically, we can think about it's our subconscious, and where maybe the real truth, the truth that we're hiding from ourselves, might be, embedded, and we sometimes need to do things to bring it to the surface. So she tells these 5 stories, which all have forests featured in them, and hopefully leaves the audience laughing, but with something to think about. Play your drum for me. That is the story of the boy in the spring.